How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch bottoms and tops in the stock market. And today I want to talk about Fisker because just because it's trending so much, there's a lot of volume and a lot of people that are probably new to this or seen my videos before. You can tell I am dead on just because of the system I use and how I ignore bias, all these, deals that they try to do to lure in retail. And I'm just going to give you black and white of what the system tells me and how I've made, massive money on, a lot of these tickers just like this, and how you can, catch these bottoms and just keep rinsing and repeating it, right? So, and before I get right into it, do join the premium Discord. It is only at a low time cost of $6 a month, and you get my exact trade alerts with my system with entries and exits with over a 95% win ratio. And all the members can testify that. So, let's talk about Fisker because obviously it's, I like to talk about things that a lot of people are talking about, and I want to give my analysis on these bottoms, right? So the Fisker's daily, is atrocious. This is the daily candle, and you're probably wondering, what am I, sorry, what am I looking at? These bands right here, we have buy zones, sell zones, and then the middle band is where price has to go back to. So the one in green, the bottom band, is where your buy zone is. It doesn't mean you get in right away, but that is a potential area where you can buy the shares, and because sellers are going to get exhausted, and you can make massive money. Because one, two, that the middle band is where price has to go back to. Everywhere in price action history, you're going to see this middle band always getting tested. And then when the middle band gets tested, the algorithms have done their job. They painted the picture, and then they can go wherever it wants after that. So right in here, you see all these middle bands getting tested. You see this massive move down from $16 all the way down to $10 in here. And guess what? It gets right here at a buy zone to a T where buyers are exhausted, forming a nice lower wick. And guess what? We go up from there, right? And that's where you make your money, because there's a gap right here, and I use time distance as my favorite strategy. So when there's a gap right here that needs to be filled with a touch of the bottom band, we take those profits to ride it up to the middle band and make massive money. That's how I like to use it, and I have a correlated formula. Anything that has not touched my middle band within a month, over a month time frame, it's going to start heading over there. And then, as you can see, we hit it right here at 105. And then we hit it right here at 209. A little over a month, we have hit that middle band. So it's safe to accumulate these bottom bands. A lot of people don't know that, and they're accumulating all these candles right in here, and they're just bag holding. And once you bag hold, you just want to break even, and you make very, very little gain or nothing, or even take a loss. Same scenario here. We had this huge gap, and guess what? We fill it up. Right in here. This didn't get close to touching the lower band, did get close. But as you can see, we're filling these gaps. If it did, I would have alerted it. Here was a better signal right here. We get close enough, and then bam, we fill the gap. Everyone wants to know the nows. I've traded it even on this big downward candles here. I traded here for a scalp here, and then went lower and accumulated all these shares for a middle band touch, because this was over a month it started hitting. And I waited for, you want to wait for the bottom band touch. And that's what I want to show you guys. Everyone that was waiting for the Nissan deal, this was earnings. This candle right here went super far down, and it went super far up, as you can see the wick. Because I remember this clearly. They announced, a potential Nissan deal. A lot of people start rushing into the trade without thinking anything, and just thinking this was going to keep going up to the moon. And I get it all the time in my Discord. When should I get in? And I made past videos, and you can rewatch it, and nobody liked it when I said we're going to wait for this bottom band touch. It was right here. We had a way to go down, and guess what? To a T. Look at this. To a T. We pierced it just a little, and we shoot right up. Something tells you about this. The market makers know what they want to do, and guess what? We can use this middle band as a price target. We know our exit plan, but I always tell people, when you're up 10 to 20, 30%, take the gains off the table, because oftentimes what you'll see is a retest of this lower band, then a move back up again. Or you can put a stop loss right above your average and let it ride up as much as you can. That's why I tell a lot of people, right? So yeah, as you can see right in here, we had this massive bull move up. put a stop loss above it, trigger it, and then just keep riding it up again. You are going to catch the bottom with this system, as these are very precise. None of these candles were alerted, and a lot of people are overhyping it. I've seen on Twitter and other YouTube, and they're saying, it's not going lower than 30 cents, not going lower than 20. I mean, some people were pumping this thing well above $1. It's actually crazy, well over $1, and none of these things were alerted up in here. All these are fake candles. None of these, if you're looking for an entry point, you want to wait for the system to give it to you, and the best risk versus reward. Now, what I am liking now from this, we hit the middle band at 229. The current time frame is 316. Like I said, guys, I want to see at least a month of not hitting the middle band. We're not yet there. Once we get to 329 on March, if it hasn't hit this middle band, those are the most solid plays, all right? Because price usually rushes up to here, and the problem is, the $1 million question is, when does it usually do it? That is the time frame that is the safest, over a month. And what you'll see is price rushing it. This middle band is going to correlate down as price goes down. So you got to keep that in mind. So you want to make sure there's plenty of room to the upside to hit this middle band. This is a pretty good bit of upside. But you also do want to take the price over down here at the bottom band, because if the price goes up, we're up 12%. This was up way more in pre-market after hours. I remember when it hit this, it went to like over 20 cents easily. I've seen it maybe 25. I can actually look right here for you guys. Because, yeah, this massive candle right here, it went up to 25 cents within 15 minutes, from low 14 to that. That is massive. So the buy signals really do work, and you just gotta, it just makes you confident, right? And you can ignore all the, the fundamentals, the bias, all these, news, because a lot of the bad news, guess what, is not going to come right here at this bottom band with a big time distance. It just won't. I have seen it so many times. They will release the bad news when it's above this lower band, but right here, the price is already synced in so much that buyers are just going to take over, and you should get that bounce you need. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and you want to know exactly alerts just like this, but I look for higher quality stocks that make consistent returns and not the get-rich ones that have over a 95% win ratio, join the premium Discord. You will not regret it. I'm going to put the link down into the YouTube comments and in the description, and it's only $6 a month. I repeat, only $6 a month. And what you get is my exact trade alerts, which we are on fire from yesterday, IRBT. You can see right here, I got it at 964 and 925 for an average of 935. And now IRBT is at $10. I'm in FWRD, so you can get kind of examples how I look. And then I even tell you guys, my stop loss, once I get above my average, I try to, write it up as much as I can. And then you get a setup video on the best trend reversal strategy, how to trade options, and trading view setup of how to get your chart look like this. It is one of the best things that I took over 6 years to develop this system, lost a lot of money trying to figure out other systems. This is the best system, in my honest opinion, that has made me profitable. No other system has made me profitable. I tried everything you can probably imagine, and I'm doing this full time now, right? So it's my passion. I love teaching, and I'm confident in a system that I can alert a entry price, knowing where my target potential is, and that I'm confident in my precise bottoms. If you guys want to join, I'll put that into the YouTube comments. Feel free. Cancel anytime if you don't like it. It's only $6, but I promise you you're going to make way more than that. And then also, if you guys want to join the YouTube, or if you want to help me out with my YouTube channel, I did recently starting doing this. Give it a like, subscribe, comment to me what you think, as I've been calling this out to a T, Fisker. And the algorithm helps any type of engagement, and it'll spread it across other retail traders. So I really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the Discord. That's where I'll be every day, and peace out.